Hi, welcome to Quiet Confidence. It's Jennifer Emanuel. I'm here to serve the introvert community, and today we're going to be talking about the 3 biggest mistakes that direct sellers make while trying to sell socially. So let's hop in. It's Jen. Welcome back. Over the past year or so, I've been learning a lot about taking the direct selling model and bringing it specifically online, meaning I grew up in direct selling over the past 20-something years. And my particular situation was selling products in people's homes, selling products in studios, selling products in a way where I would bring the products out and people would come out and meet me. Of course, COVID happened and we had to kind of do a pivot. Well, I had already, as an introvert, found that there was some really great benefits of doing a lot of things online. And I thrived in that space. I love the idea of video. I love the idea of training people on video, that video would be available to a lot of people, even when I wasn't working, because I wanted to work when I was my best and then be able to get that information to the people when they could do something with it. And so I was really attracted to the whole idea before COVID happened. COVID happened and I saw a really bright opportunity to maximize the situation. And from that point until where I am right now, I have noticed that there are, I would say, 3 main mistakes that people, when they are getting into selling socially, selling via video, that people are making. And the first one, it has to do with, and maybe we know a little bit more about this as introverts, but it has to do with social protocol. How we fit in socially, as human beings, what goes down when we're social. So as introverts, we already know that we're not big into large groups, loud groups. We prefer more one-on-one communication. We thrive more in a situation where the atmosphere isn't chaos, isn't hurried, harried. And it may be that a lot of people are still new to the situation of selling online. Some direct selling companies only teach selling socially. Others still have people, one-on-one appointments where you're sitting with people or groups of people. There's always a opportunity to have, regardless of where you're in the spectrum, always a possibility to have a presence online, especially in the social world. So let's get more into this social protocol thing. One of the things that always frustrated me when going to parties, and I'm talking about social gatherings, not a party for your direct selling company, was where do I go? Who do I talk to? Where do I stand? I have to yell at the people because it's loud. Like, I was unsure of the protocol, okay? I was unsure of how this all worked together. And what I viewed was chaos. There was loud, there was noisy, there was no rules. And that's what a lot of people really love about parties, right? Just to let loose and have a great time. Well, me coming into the situation, I'm thinking manners, who talks first, we're taking turns. So it was walking into a whole different world, practically. Imagine yourself as an introvert walking into a lovely dinner party. Okay, maybe it's not a crazy party like a college party. Maybe this is a really beautiful dinner party where there is no screaming. There's one person talking at a time. Everything is beautiful. All of your forks are there, all of your spoons are there. Imagine it was that kind of a party, dinner party. There's social protocol, right? You're probably thriving in this community. Great food, really great conversation, no chaos. You know how to behave in this situation, right? Now, this is where the two, those are different, okay? This is where the two are similar. Regardless of a college party or a dinner party, there are rules that are not broken. I mean, whether you thrive in chaos kind of a party or thrive in nice, quiet conversation dinner party, there's some rules socially that adhere to both. And here's one. Let's say you walked into the loud party, okay? The loud party. And you immediately went into selling mode, selling vitamins, selling makeup, selling skincare, selling baskets, You walk in and everybody is there to listen to you sell. Let me tell you about my product. I'm so excited that this just came out and this is what it does and this is what it does for me and blah, 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 blah. Okay? That's a loud party. Imagine what would happen there, okay? Same thing with a dinner party. You go into the dinner party and you sit down and everybody's it's just lovely and it's quiet and it's cozy and and you start talking about your lipstick or this new supplement that just came out. It feels dirty. It feels icky. This is not how we behave in social situations. We don't lead with trying to get somebody's money. It's just something that doesn't feel good. Now, what feels good, okay? In both situations, it feels great to be yourself. It feels great to, if you're having conversation, having it about, I don't know, something you like to do, or finding out from the other people what they like to do, or something funny that happened, or maybe something about the news. There are certain things that it's okay to talk about. There are certain things that you can talk about, socially acceptable things. So this is where the mistake on selling socially happens. And I do a lot. I do a lot of stuff on Instagram, and I see this every day. People's and on Facebook as well. People's profile People's profiles are set up to be a billboard, if you will, that says, "Welcome to my profile. I sell blank." And okay, you'll see that in their profile names. Maybe there's a picture of their products with them in their profile picture. If you scroll through their media, there's pictures of them holding things and loving things and petting things and showing things. And it's like walking into a party and being met with the person that wants to talk about their skincare, their mascara, their workout clothes. If you're new to somebody's profile, what do you want to do? You want to get to know them. Do I know them, like them, and trust them? I don't want to get to know somebody. I don't really like them, and I definitely don't trust them if they don't have my best interest in heart. My best interest includes not losing money, okay? My best interest is do this for me and not for you. And they may indeed have the idea of coming into this conversation with me, talking to me about, I don't know, wrapping paper or books, because they think it's my best interest. But this is why it's so important to know your one perfect customer, because you don't have to go out to the world and spew your product information hoping that one of the people that you talk to will want some, okay? This releases a whole bunch of guilt and shame from the introvert. It helps them to relax more in social situations and helps them to turn off their business when they are done. When they're done for the day, they've worked their time, they're done. Biggest mistakes in social selling. You are not following social protocol. So what should you do? You should, number one, know your one perfect client. Number two, when it comes to discussing a product on social media, you're going to do it through attraction marketing or curiosity marketing, which is a different video. So that you're not a billboard, you're somebody saying, "Hey, I have this cool thing. Let me know if you're interested." Or you're welcome to take just a tiny step toward me if you have some questions, okay? And then you're polite. You let that person come to you, okay? There's that. Okay, the second thing that the biggest mistakes I see people making in social selling is that they aren't using the second step. So it goes kind of with the first one. The first step is making people aware of what you do, okay? So the attraction marketing piece is going to be what you use as a polite way to what you do. Besides being a normal, lovely human being, which is first and foremost, that is what's going to get people to know, like, and trust you. Then they may be curious as to, what was that you were talking about the other day? Okay, they step forward. Then you can actually have a normal human being conversation with them that will take them into a second step, which is going to be more of a relationship building situation. Okay, so what does that look like? You're talking with them in the DMs, in the private messages, whatever you're talking to them in. You're talking to them in a way that they feel seen, heard, and loved, respected. It feels like normal people getting to know each other, and they see you as somebody that cares about their situation. They feel like they can make their own decision on if it's something, what you have to sell is something that can benefit me. I can make the decision. I can be okay saying no thank you. I can be okay saying yes please. Let's take the next step. Okay, so what's an example of what a relationship building could be? The conversations that you have off of the platform, so not in front of everybody. Perhaps you have a Facebook group that you can kind of warm that community up a little bit about what the products are about. But it's polite not to talk about things in front of other people when they don't care about them, okay? So the second step that I see people mistaking is that they don't have something set up to build that relationship. And the final thing that I'm going to talk about today is when it comes to people making these mistakes on social selling is when they do talk about a product using attraction marketing or using curiosity marketing, that they're talking about a low selling product. Okay, so I get it. You have a product that you sell. You're looking to make money with this product. You want to affect your family's bottom line with this product. Why are you not talking about the most expensive product that you have? You might be talking about something that's more fun, a spatula, a lip gloss, a cleanser for teenagers, and you know somebody has to want those things, but you're falling back into the minimalist lack mentality, thinking of, I just want to sell anything to anybody. Okay, let's think strategic, let's think bigger, let's think that this direct selling opportunity was made to make you money. Not only are you a lovely human being, but you also want to make money. Why are you not talking about the biggest ticket item that you have? Why aren't you attracting people that can afford the biggest ticket item that you have? The one that's going to serve them the best, the one that you are going to make most money on. Wouldn't you want a whole customer base of those types of people? So let's think about this. It's a whole new way of thinking for some people. You build a relationship with somebody who is a customer for that top of the line thing. They come into your world, they start with that top of the line thing. And what's best for them? Oh, by the way, we have all of these other things that will make your life even sweeter, versus a bunch of people that just want a tiny little bit of this, a tiny little bit of that. Oh, I can't afford that stuff. Just tell me the little things. And you're putting time, energy, effort into that. Would you not rather put the same time, energy, and effort more joyfully into attracting customers that can utilize and afford the big ticket items? And that's a whole nother conversation with how to set your business up so that you're doing that. Those are the three biggest mistakes that I see in social selling every day. Every day, everybody's doing it in a way I feel is much more work, and that, quite frankly, most people, consumers, they get it. They get what you're doing. Maybe you're going to talk about something that would excite them, but you know what? I bet that there are new people that don't know how awesome you are. They're not going to be comfortable in talking to you about it, because what do they see you as? You hear it all the time, pushy salesperson. Even if you're not, that's what they see, because that's what you're putting out there. Aggressive, in your face marketing. Okay, so as an introvert, I know that you are dying to learn more about how to be more like you in bringing you to the marketplace and bringing your product to the marketplace, where you don't feel ick, where you feel more aligned. And so I'm really pumped to be able to share some more things with you. But what is going to work best for both of us is if you subscribe, you like, and then you make some comments about this. Maybe share it with a friend, share the link with your friend in the direct selling industry, or really any industry where they're showing up virtually, they're showing up on social media in looking to have amazing customers, an amazing experience as who they are, and giving the other person an amazing experience. So this video was longer today. I wanted to get more in depth with it. So I don't know if there's going to be any time to see my bloopers, but there's tons of them. So maybe I'll do the bloopers on a separate video. Here's to a great day, and I look forward to our next conversation on how to help you as an introvert grow a really satisfying direct selling business. If you haven't already, in the description of this video, there's a couple of resources that you might really enjoy. So take a look at the description, click on whatever it is that you might benefit from, and I hope it serves you well. And we'll see you next time. This new shirt, and I'm not quite sure how it's supposed to work. So let's hop in.